Hello everyone, my name is Teresa Magdalena Lopez Sanchez, and in today's video I'm going to explain you a little about the organs of articulation. As you can see, I have a diagram of the organs of articulation, and I have listed the parts of the organs of articulation from 1 to 16 in order to explain you a little about each organ. And we start with the number 1, that is the nasal cavity. In phonetics, the nasal cavity is the speech sound in which the airstream passes through the nose as a result of the lowering of the soft palate at the back of the mouth. In the number 2, we have the alveolar ridge. That is the small protuberance just behind the upper front teeth and that can easily be felt with the tongue. An alveolar sound is produced by placing the tongue tip on or just in front of the alveolar ridge. And the number 3, we have the lips. We have the upper and the lower lips. The lips plays a major role in vowel articulation, and it is generally believed that two major variables are in effect: lip rounding and lip protrusion. And in number 4, we have the teeth. And the teeth depends on how the tongue hits the teeth. We can pronounce certain sounds. And I'm going to explain you a little about the definition of the tongue because the number 5, 6, and 11 are about the tongue. And the tongue is a highly flexible organ that is capable of being moved in many different ways. For vowel articulation, the principal variation are vowel height at the dimension of backness and frontness. And the number 5 is the tongue tip, the number 6, tongue blade, and the number 11 is the tongue back. In phonetics and phonology, a distinction is made between the tip of the tongue and the blade. So, sounds made with the tongue tip are said to be apical, while those made with the tongue blade are said to be laminal. And in number 7, we have the palate. The palate consists the upper wall or roof of the oral cavity, and the palate has two parts: the hard palate, which is made of the maxillary bone, and the palatal bone, which are covered by a mucous membrane, and the soft palate, which is the back part of the roof of the mouth formed by a muscle. In the number 8, we have the oral cavity. The oral cavity includes the lips, the hard palate, the soft palate, the retromolar trigon, the front 3 of the tongue, the gums, the buccal mucosa, and the floor of the mouth. And in number 9, we have the velum. The velum controls airflow through the nasal cavity. A velum sound is produced by bringing the tongue back up close to or into contact with the soft palate. In the number 10, we have the uvula. The uvula is the thing that hangs down in the back of your throat, tongue, back and flap of soft palate. A uvular sound is produced by bringing the tongue back in contact with the uvula. In number 12, we have the pharyngeal cavity. The pharynx is the region of the vocal tract below the velum and above the larynx. A pharyngeal sound is made by bringing the tongue root close to the back of the throat. And in the number 13, just here, we have the epiglottis. The epiglottis is a flap of cartilage located in the throat behind the tongue and in front of the larynx. The number 14 is the vocal folds, are the parts of the human speech apparatus directly responsible for the production of the voice. In number 15, we have the larynx, also known as a voice box. It's an organ located in the anterior neck. And the last one is the glottis in the number 16. The glottis is the opening between the vocal folds located in the larynx. Its position creates different vibration patterns to distinguish voice and voiceless sounds. And I think that's all. Thank you. I hope you understood my explanation about the organs of articulation. Bye.